After that abysmal performance last night from the Toronto Maple Leafs, the fellas desperately needed this one tonight as they beat the Calgary Flames 2-1 in Calgary and improved the record now to 38-16-8. And great news, Leaf fans, with the Tampa Bay losing in overtime to the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Leafs now lead in second place in the Atlantic Division, has now jumped to 5 points, with Tampa only having the one game in hand. So really, really, really big win tonight for the Leafs, especially a come-from-behind win tonight. Before I go any further, I know I've mentioned it in the past and I will do it again. Tik Tok. I'm all on there, and I've been trying to post as much as possible on there. So go check it out down below. I posted tonight a quick little thing right as time was expiring tonight, getting fired up for Brick Wall, Joseph Wall getting it done. So go check it out. The link is down below, or just search up TO Sports Talk on TikTok. Go crazy for that kind of stuff, guys. I really do appreciate the following we've got so far. Hopefully we can continue to build it. And if anybody who hasn't followed it and wants to, the link is down below. All right, so now let's get to this game. First period. Leafs getting an early power play. You're thinking, all right, good stuff going out there for the Buds. Puck comes around the boards to Erik Gustafsson. It gets past him. Blake Coleman beats Joseph Wall. Leafs down 1-0 on a shorthanded goal. After that terrible game last night, you start this one with a shorty, and you're new. Well, we talked about the newest addition yesterday, and Jake McCabe taking a penalty lead in the first goal. This one, short-handed goal because of your other guy that you brought in. Of course! But things changed pretty quickly after that for the Buds. And that goal was at 2:32 of the first period. Shots on goal 10-7 Leafs after one period of play, but it is still 1-0 Flames. And we go into the second period, and my goodness, Mitch Marner is a absolute flippin' wizard. Like, he makes things look easy out there, but it is far from it. And let's talk about this. I got the clip right in front of me here, guys. All right. I think, is that Matthews along the boards? No, it's Matthews has it in the slot. Can't pick it up. Marner picks it up, turns around, gets to the blue line. Whoop, see a Lucic, not saying much. Cuts into the middle and beats Markstrom 5-hole. Nasty move from Mitch Marner. His edges, his cuts are just filthy. And the Leafs tied at 1 under midway through the second period, 7:36 in. Marner from David Kemp and Austin Matthews. I mean, Austin Matthews literally just fanned on this shot. Couldn't get corral the puck, but he did touch it. That's how he got the assist. But who cares? That was at 7:36 of the second period, and it tied the game at 1. Thank you. And a lot of Leaf fans took a breath there because it looked like through the first half of the game it was going to be another miserable one. But they tie it there. And not long after that, Mitch Marner takes a penalty. And we're like, of course you can't have nice things. You tie it. Looks like you're going to give it right back. Kadri scores. Of course it's Kadri, right? It could have been anybody else. Hold on. They go to review. It's offside. Pretty obviously. I'm kind of shocked the official didn't see that on the ice. But it is what it is. They review it. It's no goal. We move on. And that is how the second period ends. It is a 1-1 tie. 14-14 in shots. And we head to the third. 2:20 in. Nylander has the puck just outside their blue line. And Morgan Rielly, flying up the neutral zone, gets a pass from Nylander. Gorgeous feed. Comes down on Markstrom on a breakaway. Fires it underneath the arm. It squeaks through, but it squeaks just wide. But Rielly stops up just behind the red line, tries to poke it back to the middle, can't get much on it, but Calle Jarnkrok is crashing the net, ends up a little toe drag around the post as he's getting hit into the net by Zadorov, and it beats the glove of Markstrom, and we have the lead 2-1. Jarnkrok from Rielly and Nylander at 2:20 of the third period, and the Buds are in front 2-1. Great stuff for the Toronto Maple Leafs there. You are in front 2-1. But now, you got to defend. And we heard, before coming into the game, the Calgary Flames, they outshoot teams by, on average, 9 shots a night. We're like, oh gosh, that's crazy. And you're going to get an onslaught in the third period. Well, after that third period goal, I got flashbacks to earlier in the season when the Leafs were playing so sound defensively that they didn't allow a damn thing to happen. And after that Jarnkrok goal, the Leafs just played the most sound defensive hockey I've seen in such a long time. Getting into passing lanes, Getting them to turn the puck over, stick lifting, taking them off and laying the body, being tough, keeping them to the outside, not allowing zone entries. Outstanding. Luke Shen, physical, knocking Calgary around after the whistle. Love to see it. Burying Jonathan Huberdeau in front of the net. Love to see it. Jake McCabe taking a run at a guy, barely missing him. But that's okay. He had coverage behind him, so that's all right. Love to see it. And the sound play by the forwards even, right? It's not all about, defense is not all about defensemen. The forwards got to play defense to make your team good as well. You can't just rely on the two guys that are back on D. And I thought everybody played outstanding. Noel Achari was outstanding defensively. Alex Kerfoot was great defensively tonight. I thought Sam Lafferty looked really nice in that end as well. David Camp, I thought, was phenomenal. And no matter what, Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews were buzzing all night long. Each guy had 8 shots on goal. After yesterday having nothing going, and a lot of the talk being about how those two guys didn't do anything right, didn't really do anything in general, they got it done. Proud of them defensively. Joseph Woll, when he needed to make the stops, he did. And the Leafs outshot the Flames 10-5 in the third period. They were down a goal. You knew they were going to get desperate. On their home ice, shout out the Leaf fans that were there. You knew they were going to get desperate. And every time they made a little push, the Leafs were there to make the stop. Justin Hall saving a goal with a block shot in front of the net. You know, there's been a lot of talk about Justin Hall wanting to get moved. And look, I'm one of those people as well. I'm not a Justin Hall guy. But I got to say, he was outstanding. His gap control tonight was really, really impressive. The sticks was in the lanes, not allowing anything. Just being a pain in the rear. Justin Hall was really good. The D-core was really good. I didn't notice Eric Gustafsson. Good! Jake McCabe looked a lot more comfortable today than he did yesterday. The fellas came out ready. You could tell early on they had their legs, and they knew how bad that game was yesterday, and they turned it around. They needed to, and they did, especially in their own end. Really proud of them. They outshot the Flames 34-26. Like we talked about, a team who outshoots their opponents by a ton. And we talk about the shots on goal they had against the Boston Bruins. Didn't they have like 50-something against Boston? They had 26 tonight. Really nice game for the Leafs tonight defensively. Special teams-wise, we were 0 for 2. And give up a shorty. They were 0 for 2. Had a goal disallowed. Doesn't matter. Still 0 for 2. And I thought the Leafs PK, other than the goal that was disallowed, of course, was really good. Really good. We move on. Because you got to. We got 20 games left, something like that. And you can see today the fellas looked a lot more comfortable. You know, they really did. And as the game went along, they looked more comfortable. Let me put it that way, because early in the game didn't look great. So, you move on, and all year the Leafs have played down to their opponents. We have seen it all year, and it frustrates us to no end, watching teams like the Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning run over these bad teams. Meanwhile, we struggle to stay above 500 against these bad teams. You got Vancouver on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. You have an advantage there because 7 o'clock, it's our time. Them, it's 4. So, the Leafs got to go into Vancouver and pick up 2 points. That organization is in shambles right now. Why are they trading for Hronek and trading away a first-round pick? I don't get it. But whatever. It ain't my place to judge. All right? That's the next game for the Leafs on Saturday against Vancouver. Looking to win their second consecutive game because they need to put some points together because you face New Jersey after that, in Jersey. And they've been playing some phenomenal hockey. It's going to be tough. We'll see what they can do. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the W tonight, it's a lot more entertaining. I was really hoping to stay up for a good one, and we got it. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Twitter and Instagram links are down below, so follow up, send me a DM, guys. Do all that great stuff. The Discord and TikTok links are down below as well, so follow up all that stuff down in the description. And I will talk to you guys Jay's Edition on Wednesday. We'll be talking about the spring training games again. And as for the Raptors, they're back in action on Saturday as they have a legit must-win game against the Wizards on Saturday at 5 o'clock in D.C. And as for the Leafs, we talked about it. They're back in action on Saturday at 7 o'clock as they are in Vancouver taking on the Canucks. 7 p.m. puck drop there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the W today. We'll talk to you guys then.